trying to check this algorithm, and I wanted to get into it. Um, haven't been on live. I haven't been on YouTube in so long. Like I don't know. I'm trying to find my swing back in things. You know, because I've been going through a lot. Like I keep saying, I've been going through some health issues, still getting through it, but I'm attempting to try to come on live and talk and just go over some things. I'm not quite sure how many people's gonna see this video, but yeah. So let's just get to it. So Diddy, of course, everyone knows who Diddy is. The mogul has been accused again in a fourth lawsuit of assaulting a young woman back in 2003. The reports came out this morning. TMZ put it out. All of the major outlets picked it up from there. And there is, I think there's like a 16-page affidavit they said that's out, accusing Diddy, along with the former president of Bad Boy Records, of flying this woman out underage in 2003. She claimed that she was 17. Now, the most interesting thing about this is usually with most allegations, when you just have a lot of people coming out, sometimes they don't have photo proof. You have people that are, really solid, and then you have, after, like with Cassie, of course, Cassie filed her lawsuit against Diddy, and they settled in 24 hours, which would many people would view as an admission of guilt, but I mean that's how I would view it. Since then, there's been several other people to come out with allegations against Diddy, and Diddy decided to go on social media trying to defend his character. Now, I don't know if that was the smartest move, because this woman that put out the lawsuit, she actually had photos of her with the mogul, or when she was 17 years old, and she claimed that from those photos, that photo and the photos that she put up was proof of the events that allegedly occurred. Now she's claiming, and she's accusing Diddy, along with two other men, one being the president of Bad Boy Records at the time, of assaulting her at 17 years old. She's basically saying that she met the president of Bad Boy Records, Harvey Pierre, back in 2003, while she was at some type of, I don't know, I don't know what type of social event it was, but he proceeded to tell her that she was hot and decided to put her on an airplane to take her to New York City, where she met Diddy, and they saying that they had relations, unwanted relations. She said that they allegedly gave her alcohol and drugs, and then from there, some assaults occurred. Of course, I have to be edited because I'm on YouTube, but I'm going to read the article that I wrote, and you guys can hear what it is. This is the more edited down, of course, for YouTube. You can't really read the entire thing. There's so many different things that's been going on that's not appropriate for me to be able to say online, because, you know, you know how YouTube does it. It try to demonetize people, but I'm just trying to test to see if my video is even going to be put up the algorithm. I have no clue. But I'm just going to read this to you guys and just view this as a test. Work with me. I haven't been online or doing any lives in like months. I don't know if I'm going to come back on here, but I'm going to try, and I'm going to try to put some effort into this. Okay, so it says Diddy is speaking out after a new lawsuit. Excuse me. Diddy is speaking out after a new assault allegation lawsuit has been filed this morning against him. This is weeks after he allegedly settled a huge $30 million lawsuit with his ex girlfriend, model, and singer Cassie, where the singer accused Diddy of assault and abuse over their 10-year relationship. According to TMZ, another accuser has filed suit this morning, December 6th, accusing the rap mogul of rape, and I can't say that out loud, of course, when she was 17 years old, allegedly sharing photos with her and a mogul as alleged proof that the events actually occurred. And that's in her lawsuit and affidavit. It was also announced this morning that yet another sponsor of Diddy, business partner of Diddy, has decided to put a plug on their relationship with him. According to reports, Diego, I think it's called Diego, which is a liquor brand, filed a complaint in court begging the judge to block Diddy from doing new ads, citing 3 assault lawsuits as reasons for the request. Last week, Diddy temporarily exited his position as chairman of his own media company, Revolt TV, as more and more sponsors have jumped ship. Diddy has been hit with a slew of new heinous allegations. This is coming from TMZ, from an anonymous accuser who say she was only in high school when he and others trafficked her from Detroit to New York City, all right, and had their way with her. I have to edit that out. The lawsuit filed by Jane Doe in federal court alleges she met the bad boy president at the time, Harvey Pierre, in 2003 in the Detroit area, where Pierre allegedly called her hot, dropped Diddy's name, and invited her to jump on a private jet to go meet the mogul. The accuser says she was 17 years old and still in the 11th grade. Y'all, this is crazy. When the meeting happened, she moves forward and states also, she says she accepted the invitation and ended up in New York City, where she met Diddy in a studio. All right, and listen. People are saying like when a victim comes out, I'm going to continue. They say, oh, when the victim comes out, oh, she's lying, she's being fast, she's trying to get money. But this particular accuser actually have photos, and I'm pretty sure you guys see the photos in the thumbnail. So especially with Cassie's situation, it makes it seem as if this could possibly be true. We don't know. We don't really know. Everyone, can speculate allegations and then they allege, but this isn't looking good right now. Let's see where it continues. Okay, she said she was invited to go to New York City. All right. She accepted the invitation, ended up in New York City where she met Diddy in a studio, and that's where the photos came from. There was a recording session going on, and she claimed he invited her to sit on his lap, and that's when they took those photos. And then he began piling her with alcohol and drugs. All right. It also continues and says the accuser included photos of that studio meeting in the lawsuit, and you do see someone sitting on his lap. She's blurred in the face of the images. She says everything's a blur after that, but she remembers Diddy taking her into a bathroom, allegedly, where he assaulted her from behind as she was bent over a sink. I have to get used to these guidelines, okay? Just stick with me. Um okay, the accuser claims Pierre and another man who she doesn't name also forced her to have relations with them during that night in the studio. She claims that she ended up in the fetal position on a bathroom floor and was eventually escorted out of the studio and flown back to Michigan. This alleged incident occurred nearly 20 years ago, TMZ is reporting. So this, but just to give actual dates, they're saying this happened in 2003. So this was at the height, like a bad boy, like I Need a Girl, Diddy, and the J-Lo's thing on the heels of that breakup and stuff like that. So Diddy was still very much at his top and at his peak when it comes to like the recording industry and everything that's going with Bad Boy, platinum records, all of that stuff. And okay, so Diddy also, of course, since then, Diddy has broken his silence. Now, the thing is, it's been weeks of allegations coming out. I've been seeing so many vloggers coming out on social media with their own statements, their thoughts and stuff like that. And also the journalistic work of Art of Dialogue. If you guys haven't been in his page before, he's been interviewing basically a lot of former employees of Bad Boy Records, artists, security guards, you name it. He's been doing his journalistic work and interviewing these people. And a lot of them are coming out confirming the allegations that Cassie has stated in her complaint, in her lawsuit, that he settled for $30 million. So since then, after they settled that lawsuit, of course, Diddy has been pretty quiet. He hasn't said a word. He hasn't said a peep. But I guess this fourth allegation set him off, okay? And pretty much he basically put out his statement claiming enough is enough. Now he's trying to say that he didn't do nothing, but I'm going to read it and then we can go from there. Now it says on his Instagram page, he put this afternoon once the news came out. He put this out this afternoon. The news broke this morning, but he put it up this afternoon. He said, enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. So this is what Diddy has decided to come out and say since this whole thing has hit the fan. And it's just like something in the milk ain't clean. There's something different about his allegations and everybody else's. And I'll say this, something that I noticed, because usually when you have someone like his caliber and there's people coming out saying, oh, this person did this to me, this person did that to me, you generally see a split. You see the women siding with the women, and you see the men siding with the men, saying that no, he didn't do it. He's this. He's whatever. But what I'm noticing, and I'm talking about people like his peers, because a lot of the time the peers come out and they try to defend the character of an individual. If they're having allegations, you can see where people are, what direction they're picking. With Diddy's situation, what I'm noticing is that there's nobody coming out really defending him. And it's interesting. And it's like, okay, but you're having way more people coming out willing to throw him under the bus and um, say, like, yeah, I was there and allegedly he did it. I mean, there's a lot of people. And then there's his security guard is now, and I don't know if you guys know about this, his former security guard, Roger Bonds. He has his Instagram page, and he came out and said that, because Cassie had mentioned him in a lawsuit saying that he had broke up a fight where Diddy attacked her. Was an assault. It wasn't a fight. I mean, Diddy allegedly assaulted her and attacked her. And Roger, his former head of security, basically broke it up and got him off of Cassie. So he decided to go on Instagram. He's been basically going on social media, airing Diddy out, basically saying that he's willing to tell the truth. Now, last week he came out and said that, Cassie was telling the truth, verbatim, basically. Cassie was telling the truth, and that he was, privy and seen and was involved when it came to people. I'm sorry, losing my train of thought. He was privy to everything that happened, and he was there and he witnessed it, and he wanted to basically speak out about it, but it seemed like all of a sudden out of nowhere his Instagram page got deleted. Then he came back this week, and today he went on social media to announce that he has basically signed some type. I don't know if they're paying him or what, but he's supposed to be doing a big interview on a major platform, and his interview is supposed to be going everywhere. So Roger, of course we're used to Gene Dill. He's always on the Art of Dialogue. He's been on so many different platforms talking about Diddy, and people didn't really, people listen to him, of course, but it's just so many more people that's now stepping forward since this whole Cassie lawsuit broke. And now his former head of security, Roger, has taken Instagram and basically said, look, I'm coming out and I'm speaking out, and he has a big interview coming. Now my question is the interview with Art of Dialogue? I don't know, because it seems like Art of Dialogue, I don't know who he is, but he is literally like, he is, I swear he's like the best journalist ever. He doesn't show his face because he's airing out Diddy. He's airing out Diddy, man. He don't give a damn. Like I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know what drives him, but I'm just, I really, for people like him, I just pray for their safety and protection, because when you're taking on people like Diddy, or you're actually exposing him and you're putting out, and that's why I'm very careful with how I'm reporting and stuff like that. I'm not in the news of exposing people because I care about my protection and safety, but I'll discuss things that's already been out there. That's how I personally operate, because I feel like my safety and well-being is important to me. But I salute people and men like Art of Dialogue that have the guts to, take on bigger entities and, moguls like Diddy, or, other people. And, just like he single handedly basically caught Tupac's killer and basically helped him to basically get arrested and processed, and without the people even noticing. Like, he's been so good at, he has like a Jedi mind trick where people can trust him enough to just sit and just talk about stuff and get the truth out. And it's the thing where he's a better interviewer than DJ Vlad. Like, to me, I think he's like the top interviewers on YouTube, period. He doesn't have the need for fame. He doesn't have the thing where he's like, yeah, let me see my face. He just gets to the details of the news, and he lets the people that come on the interviewees to, or the guests on his platform to speak, without judgment. I like his platform. I will say that, but I don't want to ramble on. But people like that, I salute him. And I seen other bloggers, man, that was been reporting on his story, and one of the bloggers was a Tough News TV. I watch him, and he's brave as well because he's saying that somebody showed up to his house. He's been covering Diddy for years now, and someone showed up to his house. He's saying, and because he's been reading out emails and stuff and exposing things that people don't want out. So it's just very dangerous in general being a blogger, and that's one of the reasons why I kind of fell back. I'm more so, I want to continue to do this work, but I don't know if with this channel, this direction, I need y'all to stick with me and try to support me, no matter what I do. But I don't know. Like, I've been going through a lot of life changes and stuff like that. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to continue doing news. Should I keep doing news, or if I could venture off into other things outside of news to mix with the channel? You know what I'm saying? But back to Diddy. Did he or did he not do it? That is the question. And the reason why I feel like he may, possibly be guilty of these allegations is because he settled with Cassie so fast when she put a lawsuit. That was the fastest lawsuit settlement I've ever seen in my life. I don't know what else she had on him or what else it was, but he settled that lawsuit so quickly where it's just like everybody is giving this man a side eye at this point. The chickens is coming to roost. I really feel like at this point, I don't know what else can really bring him down further than what he already is. And there's so many different allegations that's still coming out in regards to his personal life and the women that he was dating and everything else. I feel like the brand of Diddy is done forever. And also, because no one is protecting him. And you got 50 Cent coming out basically saying that he's going to be doing a tell-all documentary called Surviving Diddy. Now, I thought he was joking because I seen 50 Cent, he's been on social media blasting Diddy for quite some time and calling him out. And he was basically talking about how Diddy was giving a vibe like he was like maybe romantically trying to get him or something, trying to take him shopping. He said on a podcast and stuff. And then he also made claims that he actually seen photos of Cassie during one of those, freak offs and stuff. And he's been speaking out about it. But now he's taking things to a whole nother level because he announced that he has intentions on using his company and his brand to bring down Diddy even further with a documentary called Surviving Diddy, where he's interviewing the victims and the former colleagues and employees of Puffy. And hell, probably could be people that have been a part of his family circle, all types of people that's going to expose him and take him down to the point where he's not going to have anything left. And this is why I'm saying this is interesting because usually when it's people like Diddy or of power that's like worth $1 billion or more and they're in trouble and there's allegations, there are a ton of people coming to their rescue. There are a ton of people coming out saying, no, that's a good dude. Y'all trying to set him up, this, and this. I have to say that I searched high and low and I haven't seen anybody come out and say, yo, Diddy is such a great guy. I would never think that he would do the stuff that he did. It's like, it's really, to me, I feel like it's a wrap for him. It's really a wrap for him. But it's just new things that's coming out. And then I was watching another vlogger who's claiming that the statute of limitations hasn't expired with this current lawsuit because this woman was underage at the time, and they have a lot of proof to go with it to corroborate the story of the lawsuit. And I mean, if she's saying that she was flown out, I wonder if they can backtrack tickets and receipts from those days. I mean, the feds, it's become a federal thing because it's a sex trafficking. I'm sorry. YouTube, please don't block me for saying an actual word. Um, he's in trouble, man. Like like a 17-year-old baby, that's the nail in the coffin. A girl in the 11th grade allegedly, baby, you done for, man. It's just not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Um, but yeah, so they're saying that allegedly since the woman was 17 at the time, this happened in 2003, and this is evolving trafficking. There's no limitation on that. So I don't know. Maybe that's why Diddy decided to go on social media and put out a statement. Maybe he's facing some type of like legal penalties. Possibly his freedom might be at stake because I know that they locked R. Kelly up. Baby, he's not coming out. They gave him the entire book for his alleged trafficking and everything else that he was doing with young women back in the day, and that was almost 30 years ago. And 2003 wasn't too long ago. Um, if you really think about it, because they was tracking R. Kelly from the 90s. So I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna see because what the statutes of limitations is with that. But yeah, man, I just wanted to come on here and do just a quick live. I'm really just testing my algorithm to see how many active subscribers I have. I haven't been on here in so long, and I'm really trying to get my niche back. I am like, I haven't done podcasting. I haven't spoken really in a long time. I'm still going through my health journey. I'm trying to heal from the stuff I have going on. But I am, you know, trying to get back in a circuit no matter what the situation is because I do love vlogging and I do love talking celebrity news. I can just feel the difference in my voice because of the health struggle that I have. Um, but I know that, I'm healing and I'm getting better and I'm going to be okay. I'm going to get through this. And, this is therapy for me just coming on this live. But hopefully, eventually, as I heal, I'll be able to get my umph back because I feel like I lost my umph a bit. And usually, your girl, I'll be talking fast, I'll be doing this, I'll be doing that. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and read through these receipts, talk about this whole Diddy situation. I want to hear y'all thoughts about the situation. Do you think he did it? Do you guys think he did not do it? Why would these allegations come out now? And also another thing that also just, I feel like we reiterate this all the time when we have these allegations. I think I said this during the R. Kelly situation. It was so many people supporting this crap. People were saying, "Oh, he did this, he did that," but it's like other people need to be held accountable too. To me, because for you to know, it was this one part of the art of dialogue that got me with his artist Mark Curry. His former artist Mark Curry made these claims that when they were in a nightclub, his entire team would just set it up and like basically drug the alcohol bottles and have the alcohol bottles for the girls drugged up and on one side of the bar and have the male bottles or whatever Diddy and all of their bottles on the other side, so they could basically drug these girls before they even get going. They already drugged and all messed up, not even knowing that they've been roofied, and that's coming out too. And I'm just like, yo, like, who is the owner of these nightclubs? Could they also be held accountable? Like, this is just giving sex trafficking at its height. It's giving predatory behavior. It's just giving all bad news all over the place. And I just personally think that before we're said and done, there's going to be a lot of other people implicated in all of this. Like, we can see that it's not just Diddy being implicated in these lawsuits. It's his CEO. Oh no, it's his president of Bad Boy Records as well, Harvey Pierre, and it's other people that's going to be coming down the pipeline with him. And it needs to be said. It needs to be done. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. I'm going to try to rest and heal over the weekend. I'm going to try to come up in here and do lives. Health wise is only best. I feel like it's probably best for me just to come on here and do lives and maybe do shorts to try to maintain this channel because I'm trying to still grow followers on this channel and maintain it. I'm at 11,000 subscribers, but I noticed that, of course, my traffic isn't coming in like it's supposed to. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going to trigger the algorithm. I do see a few of you guys came in and you guys liked, and I really appreciate that. Um, excuse me, but I just feel like I should be having like way more like traffic coming through here to have 11,000 subscribers that I grew, and I literally grew my stuff from the mud. I have no bots or anything on this channel. I don't do that. I work very hard to grow this channel. So if you're new, please come in, hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, okay? And we're going to dive deeper into this whole situation in regards to Diddy. But like I said before, the chickens has come to roost. I want to know y'all thoughts about this situation. Did he do it? Did he not do it? Please tell me what you guys think about this, because at this point, Diddy is, it's not even just a civil law. It's not civil lawsuits anymore. When it's involving a minor and X trafficking, that means he could possibly face jail time. And if she has, and oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, she has the exact same attorney Cassie had. So, and this man also was the attorney that helped to get the justice for all the young women that was in Hollywood against these Hollywood creeps. I think it was the Weinstein or whatever, Harvey Weinstein. I think he was the attorney that also handled that case and got that man cold busted and, you know, had him face justice as well. So I'm pretty sure that this man is not taking up lawsuits. That's unbelievable. I believe that he has a lot of proof that hasn't been revealed on Diddy, that if they have to take this to trial, it's going to completely ruin him or maybe send him to jail. So this is very, very, very serious, you guys. And you know, excuse me for the spurts in between. I'm trying to get used to doing commentary again. I haven't done this in months. It do feel good to be on here though. But anyways, also you guys, I'm selling merch. If you guys don't know, I do have a second YouTube channel. I don't, you know, want to be just a gossiping DJ. I actually do DJ, if you can see right there, and I'm selling merch for the winter and stuff like that. And I'm working on a lot of cool things. So if you go over to my other page, as you can see, DJ Jerica Music Lounge, that's the channel. Y'all could go over there and y'all could listen to some cool, smooth R&B, a little bit of hip hop, throwback music, stuff like that. I upload weekly. I had put up some remixes last week that I did just for the fun of it, but I try to upload at least once a week or every 2 weeks or so to maintain the page. I'm almost at 1,000, trying to hit 1,000 hopefully before the end of the year. If not, 2024 is gonna be big. It's gonna be fun. Um, but yeah, follow me over there as well. But I'm gonna be back on here if any crazy new updates happen. I'll try to come back on here. I don't know. Maybe I should just. I think I might just come up in here and just be doing lives from now on, because I feel like it's easier to maintain. It might not be like the best angle, but it's just the opportunity to being able to get new subscribers, get new people into the page, without me having to stress about the editing process afterwards. Um, yeah. But let me get off of here. Y'all share your thoughts about this below. How do y'all feel about the whole Diddy situation, about this new lawsuit, about him allegedly trafficking a 17-year-old from Detroit all the way to New York City? How do you guys feel about 50 Cent allegedly putting together a documentary? I'm not going to say it's alleged, because 50 Cent literally went on his Instagram page, and TMZ has collaborated with making an announcement that there is a surviving Diddy documentary coming out. How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys feel like it's over for Diddy as a mogul? Can he recover from this? Do you guys think he did it? You guys think he did not do it? Did he do it or did he not? Share your thoughts, and I will catch you guys on the next stream. Look, stick with me. Trying to grow the page. I'll be back.